over, now welcome to First Mint. Looking for NFT content? Look no further, cause this is it. From Top Shot to blockchain, they got the data chops, analysis, and pack drops. The shows equate a hot. LG and Phil D, the best amongst others. Best brothers to happen to ball since the Ball brothers. So settle in, cause it's time for the best show. Ayo Quad, who we reppin'? First Mint. Let's go.
Whoa!
Hey!
Wow, what's up, dude?
Wow. We haven't done one of these in a while. We were supposed to do them every week, but now we've missed like a few weeks in a row.
I don't know if we ever gave an explanation for last week's trivia being postponed, and I don't think we need to be honest with you. But that was pretty, that was pretty embarrassing. That was a stressful moment. I'll say that
it was stressful, but it's okay. We're over it. Do you want to explain what happened last week with the trivia, or do you want to?
So I'll get into it. So real quick, I feel that trivia is probably the most popular of our Media Pass season 1 shows so far. Not that we ever got to Survivor yet, but the trivia one, we had trivia with Pitch Zone. Pitch Zone was an absolute war zone last time with the chat going crazy. Trivia, we had 30 plus people participating in the first one. And without going into too many details, LG, ever since the First Mint started, has tasked me every single time to come up with trivia questions when we do trivia. So this was
a great job. You do a great job.
You're fun. You got to do fun stuff.
You're really good at it. So you should be that. You are the trivia master. So
I am the trivia master.
Yeah.
All right. So, but in true Mint fashion, in true the First Mint fashion, and in true the real Phil D fashion, I actually waited until about an hour and a half before the live show last week to put all the questions in the quiz bot, which is then used on Discord. And that's what we use for the live show. Okay. The first trivia episode, we only had 3 live contestants. There were 30 plus people that played, but there were 3 people who redeemed their passes. This time, the pressure was on. The theme of basketball was picked, which is tough, okay? Because a lot of people know a lot about basketball. And how many people redeemed their passes, LG?
For last week, it was like 8 or 9. Like it was more than the limit that we had said of how many could play, but we were willing to allow it. And it was about 5 minutes before the show was going live, and we're all backstage in the streaming software chatting about it. And it was overwhelming. Like there was like 1 million people.
And I knew this. So I was trying to get these questions in on time. And the problem with the quiz bot is you have to actually go over every single question to make sure that the intervals between questions and answers and all that are all the same time. And to make sure you've highlighted the right answer, okay? You cannot have trivia where everyone's going crazy and competing for prizes, and one of the questions is like the wrong answer that you selected wrongly. So it takes time, and I was flying all over the place. Now, I don't know where I went wrong, but I hit the save button about 100 times, okay? And I kept going back into it. But at one point, I hit backspace on my laptop, okay? And I'm like, you know what? Whoops, no big deal. Let me go back into all my quizzes because I've saved this 100 times. And we're LG? We're talking 4 minutes before airtime here.
Yeah, like I'm not even at my computer. Like I'm getting water. Like the last thing I do before we go live is I go and get a cup of water and just sit down. And
hold on. Jump Shoot is jumping to conclusions here. He doesn't know the end of the story. He says I'm blaming the bots. Okay? All right. So 4 minutes to go. Still standard. I can still make it all the way upstairs to the studio here and get online. And I know all the guys are waiting. We had contestants all the way from Europe, okay, in the middle of the night, ready to play trivia.
Yes, it's like 3 or 4 a.m. for them here, like being like, I'm going to stay up all night and play trivia with you.
We had a doctor in the actual operating room with his phone ready to play trivia. This is not a joke, and I wish everybody got to see it. He had the mask on and everything. So with 4 minutes to go, as I hit backspace and tried to go back into the quiz, it says quiz has 0 questions in it. Okay. There were 25 questions I put together. All that work, and I cannot find it. It is completely gone. So I messaged LG in a complete panic. I'm like, I screwed all this up. Screw my life. I'm done with. Okay. I don't even want to come at this point. It's like, just join the chat. Like, come join us and we'll talk it over. I walk into a room of like 10 or 11 contestants from all over the world, again, including one guy in an operating room, actually, legit with like the instruments in his hand and the phone in the other.
And like
And I'm
full
like,
masked up. Like he had he had his glasses, and then he had like the mask and like the, you know, the kind of blue like scrubs and everything. And it's like you can see the operating room like light, and you can clearly tell that there's like somebody being operated on like right beside him.
and you know what? That leads me to believe if you have surgery like on a Sunday, you know these guys are watching like NFL football, right? Now you know. Now you know that whatever's going on during your surgery, if it's important, like a soap opera or some sort of sporting event, they are definitely watching on
or Phil, if it's on a Wednesday night, you know that they're watching First Mint live stream and or playing or competing in Survivor or something like that.
Blood was everywhere. No. Okay. We didn't see the actual surgery. We just know he had all the instruments in his hands and he was ready to go. So, anyways, I had to come into the room and break it to absolutely everybody in there. Hey, thanks for joining from Europe, 7 hours ahead of time in the middle of the night. Thanks for joining for the operating room. But I have some bad news. Everything's gone. There is no trivia tonight. And LG's like, well, can't we just read the question?
And this is last week. Hold on. If
this is last week.
Trivia is not tonight. This is Pitch Zone tonight. We are doing Pitch Zone shortly, and we have two great pitchers lined up. They're here backstage, but this is all last week. This is the trivia that's supposed to happen last week.
Yeah. So I went in there, and you know what? To my surprise, everybody was super understanding. They really were. They were great. They knew that shit happens, and they knew that trivia was still worth waiting for whenever we get to circle back to that episode. I will say this, even though basketball was the theme that night, we will definitely have a revote with maybe different categories again for the next trivia, and we'll find a way to make it up to everybody. But the next trivia is coming up. We'll talk more about that later. But my apologies to everyone, including our parents, who half an hour into the show were asking where the show is, okay? Because LG did not officially announce it to everybody. He just put like a postponement somewhere. And then you had people messaging us nonstop, like, where the hell's the link to this live show? I'm like, dude, no show tonight.
People were pissed, bad. Yeah, people were really wondering.
People were pissed. But it's all good. We're here now.
Yeah, we're here now. Yeah, that's what matters. Yeah. Well, Phil, I am glad we're here now, and it is Pitch Zone. Okay. So Mike is saying 8 p.m. PST is the new 8 p.m. EST. Did I mess that up somewhere? Did I write the wrong thing in the wrong place or something? Anyways. Maybe that's from Twitter. Anyways, the show's live now. If you're here right now, it's because you know the show is live.
Yeah, seriously. And
we did promise there would be packs in the chat.
Oh, okay? Shit. Here we go.
People, put them up. If you want to get a pack in the chat, okay, put them up. Phil, what are they typing in the chat to summon the chat pack? What are they putting in there?
Okay, they are typing exactly how I say it, not the full words. F around and find out. Okay, hashtag F around and find out.
And find out. Okay.
Because that seems to be tonight the theme with Stone Cold running the show in that chat, that whoever comes on this show tonight on Pitch Zone is going to get absolutely destroyed. All right, that seems to be theory. So hashtag F around and find out. Not the full word F.
And find out. There it is. All right, the pack is going into the chat. In 3, 2, and there is a bit of a delay, so it'll already be there by the time you hear me saying this. 3, 2.
Here we go. I'm going for this too.
Let's 1. Go. There it is. It's in the chat.
What kind of pack? What is this?
Pack that I just made is in the chat. Okay.
Wow.
Make packs on NFL all day. Shout out all day for doing something super cool with that. Hopefully, Top Shot can catch up. And you know what, Phil? We're gonna rip into Luke on this in a little bit, but I did have a chat with Roham today. And he brought up beta on his own, and then he wanted me to ask him about the pack marketplace on Top Shot, and said that it is cool pack drops like that in the chat here. Make our own Top Shot packs or something like that, or whatever it is. But
who got the pack?
I don't know. Nobody said anything about no.
Like, show your face. At least admit it. Like, don't mess around. If you got it, tell us. Like, I know for sure you're gonna have a couple saying they got it. Yeah, because you're gonna have like 5 people claiming they got it, but. Wow, the hashtag is still going out. I think the pack already went.
Dumbo in the chat. He still insists on the elephant thing. And also, I just want to say something as well, is that last time when we did Pitch Zone, the chat did get a little vicious towards one of the contestants. And rather than give everybody an advisory before the show to say, hey, like, let's try and be nice this time, we're actually going to lean the other way and turn Pitch Zone into a full-on roast. So you guys in the chat, I'm encouraging you now to say
Wow.
whatever you feel like as we have people pitch their stuff. And all contestants in the future will be invited to behave the same. And projects that are pitching, do not take it personally. I think it actually makes more sense with the aura of the First Mint, with our essence fill to do it this way, to have some fun with our friends and laugh a little.
It doesn't mean they don't like you. It means it's more like, you remember in school when they were like, you would tell your daughter or whatever, hey, if that boy's teasing you, it's because he likes you. Okay, it's true. I mean, we used to do that.
Exactly how it works in NFTs. AG loves everybody. That's
he does. He does, man. He's back on Top Shot. He told Top Shot to F off like 100 times. Now he's back.
It's because he loves.
Now he loves
so
again.
Much.
Can't go away.
He likes them so much. All right, hold on.
Why is Rex Ryan being mentioned in the chat? Did we say something about feet? I don't understand, man. I don't understand how these things come up.
All right,
ridiculous.
Bill, let's start. Welcome to another episode of Pitch Zone.
I would take an offer from anybody besides Mr. Wonderful.
Manish, you're a get the out of here.
Oh! Okay, well, are you all out?
You. We're all out.
Done, Manish.
All right,
See you very much.
Won't want to be a...
I don't hold. What did
Manish
Manish do? What the hell did he do? We need more context. I never saw that episode.
He didn't want the offer from what's his name, the Canadian guy,
The Boston Pizza guy.
Yeah, the Boston. Yeah, whatever that guy is, the guy that's in that. Fuck you, like the
and now his son is the GM of the Toronto Maple Leafs. That guy.
Is that who? Anyways,
no.
yeah.
No, it's not him.
It's the guy in the video. Anyways, he didn't want. He was like, I'll work with any of you guys, just not him. And then they didn't like that. So, anyways, let's bring on our first pitch of the night. TJ from Own the Moment.
Best pitch ever.
There he is.
Whoa.
TJ, what's up, man?
Whoa, what's going on?
Wow.
Look at this. Repping the First Mint.
Wow.
First Mint shirt.
The old, yeah.
My way of greasing the judges prior to the competition beginning. So what's going on, guys? How we doing?
What's up, dude?
We're good, man. How's your NFT day going?
It's going well. We've got a little Jolly Jokers floaty put this together, a little bracket of Jolly Joker traits. So it's down to the final 4 right now.
Wow.
So anyone that wants to vote, you can check out the
floaty
posted.
He started pitching. We didn't even tell him to start pitching. He's already pitching his stuff. All right. TJ, you are on the clock for your pitch. You don't have that much time because we do have to get to Luke. So keep it concise, but give us your pitch in 3, 2, 1.
All right. What's going on, everyone? Well, can I share my screen here too?
Yes.
Go ahead. Do screen share, and I'm gonna be speeded through. So what's going on, everyone? I'm TJ. I'm from Own the Moment. We've got sports NFT analytics. We've got fantasy sports, and we've got a community around it. I'm gonna tell you about everything we got going on here. And by the way, we've got our flagship TOC fantasy product. You can claim your free starter pack today at otmnft.com/TOC. LG Phil. If nothing else, I've learned that people like free shit. So go on. You can get a free starter pack today. I've already got the audience on my side with that now. We've got, again, 3 core products here. For anyone that's not familiar, across Top Shot, NFL All Day, we've got an analytics platform that you can check out. We also have been doing some content as a partnership with DraftKings. So anyone that's into DraftKings Rainmakers, they have a PGA Tour game. They also have a football game. Our site breaks down everything you need to know to play those. And then we've got 4 fantasy sports products: TOC, Rumble, which is fantasy football game with your NFL All Day moments; Hoops, which is a fantasy football game or fantasy basketball game with your Top Shot moments; and then our pack-based Blitz Fantasy. And then lastly, we've got the Jolly Jokers, our community and profile picture that ties it all together. It gets you access to our analytics site. It gets you a cool PFP to rock on Twitter. You can buy one today over at our friends at Floaty. There's my pitch.
Wow.
That was.
What does that even mean? Hold on, LG, pull that up again. What is that?
Oh, sorry. Put it back up, TJ.
Is this something
But
French people don't know? Like that comment?
Oh, wait.
No, sorry, the comment.
Oh,
Bring
the comment.
back.
I was like,
The Jamoki?
Yeah, what is that? The hell's a jamoki?
Jamoke. It's some, yeah.
The
It's,
jamoke. Inside
I know
joke?
Sergeant Stogie. That's why he's chirping
okay.
me.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But yeah, Jamoke.
Nice.
I think it might be like a Philly thing. Stogie's from the Philly area as well.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow. You know, TJ, you know what you sounded like? You sounded like those. I've never heard you speak this way before, but you sounded like those commercials that when you're trying to watch sports. I was waiting for you to mention same game parlays at the end there. Okay.
But wait, there's more. Same game.
Yes. And guess what? You lose sometimes too. Wow. No, Luke already conceded in the chat. Luke has already disappeared. He says he can't beat that. And guess what? The chat was actually, they didn't have much to say, man. You know you're doing a good job when they don't have much to say.
Oh,
Wow. Well, TJ, as you know, I'm already a fan of what you guys are doing. My question is for collectors, people who maybe have claimed a TOC pack and now are maybe looking to get their first Jolly Joker, if that is kind of what you're pitching. What is the benefit of that? Why would they go and get that? And what's the floor? I think there's a floor on Floaty because you guys did sell out, but I think you're for sale on Floaty and maybe Plovers. But what is the benefit of that? Why would somebody be interested?
yeah. So, and yeah, I think the floor is like $65 or something right now. So you can pick one up. Pretty reasonable price point. Jolly Joker, first thing it does is get you access to the analytics site. So anyone that's into Top Shot or All Day, definitely think that you should have a Jolly Joker get you that access to the OTM site. We've also got some different fantasy contests that we've been running where we gate it to Jolly Joker holders only. And yeah, we've got a couple things going on right now. We also have our Rumble game for NFL All Day. So anyone that has not yet seen, free Rumble is back. So every single week there's going to be prizes, Dapper Balance for a free entry contest. We had this last year, did not have it for the first 2 weeks of the season, but we were able to lock down a little partnership with Dapper Labs to make that happen.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, I mean, the true pitch that I would have to buy something would be to check out TOC, which is our fantasy football game where we have digital trading cards that you can then use to play in weekly fantasy contests. So we had and this used to be an NFT based game that we had 2 years ago. This year it's back, but it's actually off of the blockchain. So you don't need to connect wallet or any of that stuff. Don't need to use MetaMask, ETH, any of that. It just created some issues, both back end build wise and also external wise. So,
well, huge question from Rebel here.
Wow.
TJ, where is Strike? Huge question. Where is Strike and where is La Liga?
Where's the love? Yeah, where's La Liga Golazo?
That's a good question. If you guys found them for me, then we'd probably add them to the site.
Oh, Dumbo's trying to get in here right now. He wants to rumble after this question. Let's bring him out.
TJ, no, real question. How are you guys? Actually, there's a question I think a lot of us are curious about. So you're saying that OTC is not, or sorry, not TOC is not on chain this year. So are you guys at OTM now kind of like leaning more into just not really doing things on chain? Like, even though there's still a marketplace, but we're playing with assets that are centralized. How are you guys going to balance that going forward in terms of, like, you know, because you've got this broad ecosystem, which some people, I really like what you guys have done. I think you have a lot of different products, which is really good. Other people might find it a little confusing, especially
there's a lot.
It's not, it's kind of mixed in. So maybe you can speak to that a little bit, like how you guys are balancing on chain, not on chain, and a lot of different products kind of coming out at the same time.
Yeah, I'd say with us that anything that we are building is going to be non-on-chain stuff, but we will support stuff that's on-chain, which has kind of been our whole platform from the jump, really. Aside from the Jolly Jokers, which is like an actual NFT on the Flow blockchain, all of our tools are supporting Web3 and NFT projects, but the tools themselves actually don't have any blockchain elements. So, you know, we really started with the kind of mission and objective of, we were just figuring out all this Web3 stuff as we were going. And so why not share that knowledge, share that data, and help bring people along that education journey? I feel like over the last year or so, we've leaned more and seen more success on the gamification side with a lot of the fantasy products that we're building. And so, from a pure business standpoint, that's where we're currently seeing the opportunities and a fit for our skill sets as a team, and also like opportunity out there in the market. But also, like, if we do see another Web3 NFT type of boom here, I feel like we'll always be well positioned to, put effort in there when it's worthy. Essentially, that's what it comes down to.
So keeping one toe in the water.
Yeah, for sure. And like, our analytics platform pretty much manages itself at this point. So it's runs the engine. My brother Neil's the developer. He's an absolute beast, always churning out new things. And people have really like the fantasy side. And like, it's been also fun to introduce some people to fantasy football that wouldn't typically play. And the Owners Club is a decent way of doing that, because you don't need to be a fantasy guru expert and know every single player. Like, it's just as simple as picking the teams and the positions. So I feel like it's a little friendlier, because
I wish it was
football
that
can be
easy.
freaking
TJ,
intense,
just
man.
not need to know the players, and then you could do well. Unfortunately, it's not. Okay. Well, Stone Cold saying, why is he still pitching? Well, this is the question period, Stone Cold. This is the hot seat question period. Any plans to incorporate So Rare? Because you guys have DraftKings already. What about So Rare? Where's the Soccer at? Where's the NBA at? Are you guys ever going to put that up there as the fantasy stuff?
We've had conversations with So Rare in the past. We don't have any immediate plans at the moment. I think So Rare Data does a pretty nice job there too. It seems like they've got a pretty good foothold there. So we probably need to like make a conscious effort to put enough time and resources into it to try and compete with that, which at this time is not quite what we're going to be doing. But if we had a bigger team, that's probably something we would do.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, So Rare Data just had a big raise. Phil, do you have any other questions before you make your offer to OTM?
No, actually, I want TJ to tell us, since we have him here, and since TJ's a hockey guy. For those who don't know, we've been discussing an OTM versus the First Mint hockey game for like 3 years now, and it's probably never going to happen. And if it does happen, it'll probably resemble.
But we can talk about it forever. That's the best part.
It'll probably resemble the NYPD versus like the fire department one. There's brawls nonstop, especially given some of the guys we have on our side, like Arsenic, who all he does is like to brawl. But while I have you here to talk about hockey for a real quick second,
yeah,
can you rate LG's flow right now? Like, is that a good hockey flow? What he's got going on? That's pretty impressive, right?
I think that's really strong. I mean, that'll be flowing out of the helmet, like around the ears, and yeah, this is a good look, LG.
He looks like he should be playing junior hockey somewhere.
He does.
Even better, even if you do this.
Yeah, there you go. Look at that, and the tattoos. The sleeves.
Literally looks like a junior hockey player.
You just call me Bertuzzi? People here only know that name as the guy who almost murdered another guy on the ice. They don't know that he has a son. That's
not even his son. The guy who plays right now.
It's not his son. I thought
it's like his nephew. It's like his nephew.
Oh, it's his nephew.
It's nephew. Why does LG look like a trucker? No, man, that's what hockey players look like.
Yeah,
trust me.
That's the look there. Actually, I just got back on the ice for the first time in a long time. The past month, I'm getting back. Oh, I'm hooked again. It was the first period. I felt like I was gonna die. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it through the game. Then I kind of got back in the groove, and it's fun. I'm also playing in a league that's like the perfect level for where I'm at right now. Not pushing me too hard, which is good.
Nice. All right.
And one more thing, one piece of fantasy advice, since you guys are experts at this stuff, for this upcoming weekend. I need to hear it, man. Like a secret that none of us know. Like, who's the secret weapon this weekend? I know that Kareem Hunt was just added, so all the Ford buyers last night are like freaking out right now. They don't know what the hell to do. What's the one piece of advice
like
this week?
$60 buying him in our pool.
Yeah, my other league, someone spent $89 out of the 100 getting him.
Secret weapon this weekend and for this season that I've been liking a lot is as much as pains me as an Eagles fan, but Tony Pollard, I think, is just in for a massive, massive season. I think
I got him.
between that Cowboys defense and him and the workload he's getting, I think Tony Pollard's going to be probably competing with McCaffrey to be RB1 this season.
Wow.
Hey, you're now getting roasted on different things. Like
I'm a defenseman.
fine.
I'm a
There's nothing- there's
defenseman.
nothing-
Oh,
The people can't make fun of you for own the moment because you're doing a great job with it. So now they're roasted. They're latching
come
on
after me
to anything
personally.
else for saying to roast.
oh, that's great.
Stone Cold is already saying, hopefully next is more roastable.
Yeah, see, that's a good sign, TJ. When you
I
come
didn't-
on here, and the
I think
chat's got
I
nothing to
maybe
say.
I didn't. I'll come back another time and make something up, and then you guys
Pitch
can
us
roast me
something
on it.
worse.
Yeah, start a new
Yeah.
project, man, and get your
Yeah,
ass back
pitch
in
some
here.
made up project that's not actually
Yeah,
real.
pitch something.
and,
Pitch some like cartoon or something like that. Come back with something terrible, please.
oh,
All right. Well, TJ, thanks for coming on, man.
Thanks, guys.
It's great to see you. Thanks
it's nice
for
to
coming
see you,
on
buddy.
Pitch Zone. Did we do final scores last time, Phil? Did we give a score or anything?
I think we had judges last time. What happened to those guys?
It was you, me, and Plunge. Plunge
Oh,
was
that's
here
right.
last time.
Okay,
That's it.
Plunge was here
I
last
don't know if you call those judges, but I guess so.
No, we didn't give a grade, did we? I don't know.
A. TJ, you get an A. You'd get the plus
Sweet.
if you had some flow or if you back checked, but there's no evidence of either one.
Is there a way to put a poll in the chat, LG? Like where you ask people what they would grade this? That'd be a cool idea.
Yeah, there is.
Okay. Put a poll up right now. If
Okay,
they
what
give
do you want to
TJ
say?
Well, you give them options. What are they? This is a school paper
Okay.
that was just handed in. What are they giving TJ? It's time to grade that paper, baby.
TJ's pitch.
Yeah. We are
A plus. What are the options?
A plus, B, C, and F. Here we go. I think that's the best way to do it. Give
All
power
right,
to the audience here.
It is
okay,
up.
fire it
It
off.
is up. It's up in the chat. And while we do that, we're also going to get some chat. We're going to get something put in the chat for another pack. TJ, before we wrap you out, what are people typing in the chat for a chance at this pack?
do I have anything cool or do I just say OTM? I'll be lame.
No.
Hashtag OTM. No,
God.
hashtag back check.
Yeah,
there we
you
go. There we go.
Much
Yeah,
better.
Hashtag
Back
back
check.
check. Hashtag back check. Put it up. Put them
Yeah,
up.
we need to see it at least 10 times before this pack goes down. Spam it right now.
Oh,
Hashtag
also-
pack check. I can't wait to see the spelling.
Oh, wait,
this,
hold
dude.
on. TJ, what you should have pitched us on was the OTM token.
Oh, that Rohan mentioned today. Yeah.
TJ, where's the OTM token?
Oh,
You
people
missed
want to
this.
know this. Yes.
Phil, you missed this while we were chatting with Roham. He was just talking about, he was on this long rant about like the new Flow wallet that they're rolling out and all this account linking you can do and like, interesting technical stuff, but that's like nobody's built it yet. So, he wants people to come and build it anyways. And he's like, in the future, Dapper can do this, or like someone like Own the Moment can have the Own the Moment token.
Oh my God.
Like what?
Oh, okay. I get it. I
TJ's
missed
on
that
the
part.
meltdown since then. Where's that token, TJ?
Yeah. One token.
When token? That was so
On the
good.
spot. Wow.
It's almost like the last time that he and I had an interview where he mentioned something else that maybe he shouldn't have said. If anybody remembers what that was, the live
Who
one.
wrote- pull up Rebel Seller's way of writing back check. Like seriously, man.
I don't-
What's going on here?
Back check.
Like,
Yeah. Shove back check. All right, pack in the chat. Pack in the
Ooh,
chat. It's live. It's
Some-
out
some-
there.
some breaking news on who got the first pack. Okay, I received a DM from
Oh.
the person with the first pack. Congratulations to our good friend Garland, who got the pack.
Hmm.
Nice.
Garland, who has a
Nice
record
one.
for coming on spaces to open packs, and his connection never works, like ever.
Mhm.
He comes on, and we've spoken to him 0 times live on the air. He's come on like 8 times. So
Mhm.
congrats, Garland. Well done.
Has anybody claimed that pack yet? I don't see anything.
It's
claimed.
gone. Wow. Garland said it's gone. He's not quick
Gone.
enough this time.
Wow.
Damn.
Wow.
What's
All
in
right,
those packs?
Jay.
LG? What kind of packs are they?
They're all day packs.
Yeah, what is it though? Do you know which one?
Yeah, I know it's a pack that I just made.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, it's a pack that I literally I've been buying these while we're talking. So
Okay.
there are mainly common debuts with a few gems in there. Nothing too crazy. All right, let's get on to Dumbo. TJ, good to see you, man. Thanks
Thanks,
for coming.
everyone.
We'll see you next time, man.
See ya.
Bye bye.
Wow.
Best pitch ever.
There we go. There it is.
Even though you played that before he actually came on.
Yeah, I got to make more clips for the pitch zone. All right, let's get to the prime rib of the evening. The prime
Oh
rib.
God. Here we go.
Let's get to it. And this is audience. I hope you guys are ready. The person I spoke to for 2 hours straight today, but we haven't had enough. It was a repeat episode of the Luke and Luke show, except all of his bosses were there, but now they're gone. And I promised that tonight would be NFT day after dark, is what this session would be like tonight. But we're going to hear the pitch on, I'm not exactly sure what.
No, seriously.
We don't know what is he going to pitch. We don't know.
Maybe that new mushroom thing that just came out on Flow. I was in that space an hour ago.
He has to pitch Heroes of the Flow or whatever that is. Please welcome Luke L. Dumbo.
Wow. The only man on the planet with a worse camera and lighting than me. My God. What is going on over there? He's muted. What is happening here?
Can you hear me now?
Wow.
I'm in shower.
Most
I
crucial
made a really witty comeback, Phil, but now like the moment's gone. But it was really fun.
No, you worry about the chat, Dumbo. They're going nuts already, man.
Oh no, I don't want to look, guys. Oh, it's gonna be brutal. I feel like LG's already set me up to fail.
One
as well.
pie utility. Oh my God. Actually, you know what? I do own a Pi Dimension X like sidekick. I saw it today when I was playing the game. A little Pi was he's getting up there in rating, so at least there's utility there. What's up, Luke?
I'm good. How you doing, Phil?
Living the dream, man. You know this.
I was very excited when I heard that LG had to explain that it was on Twitter Spaces with like the Dapper Labs co-founders. Like Phil has no idea what LG's up to, even though it's like I would guess a fairly decent Spaces for you LG to be doing, and Phil's got like no idea. You have to like catch him up live on the call. Phil's
I
too
had
busy.
no clue.
Are you trying to, Luke? Are you trying to roast us right off the bat?
No, I'm not. I'm just
coming
pointing
on
it
here
out.
and
I'm
you're
not trying to roast.
Yeah.
I was
You're
impressed.
trying to avoid your own roasting. Okay, well, Luke,
Yeah.
this is you're on pitch zone. Okay, what are you going to pitch us today? Is it Highland? Is it Heroes of the Flow? Is it NFT Day? Is it the Top Shot app not working on NFT Day? What are you going to?
Oh,
I mean,
what a man.
you can take your pick if you want. Depends how much you want it to be a shit show that I'm winging, that I'm trying to not get fired, or that it's like, oh, here's something I can talk about. I mean, there's options. I don't know what the chat most wants to hear about.
But hold on, you don't actually have a pitch? Like you're just here to
No,
chat?
I mean, I can pitch NFT Day. I can pitch NFT Day right away. That's all I've been doing for like the last 2 months. So we can do that if you want.
All right.
I thought you had like a big revelation.
No, let's hear it. 60 seconds NFT Day.
60
Dumbo,
seconds.
you're up.
I can't do it in 60 seconds. Do you want a deck or do you want?
You only have 55.
We're not here
seconds
anymore.
left.
Start talking, man.
Oh my days! I can't. Can I screen share or not?
Yeah, hurry up.
Come on, Manish.
I don't know how to screen share. Give me a sec. I don't know. Oh, it's too late.
What
It's
is
gone.
this?
Okay. NFT Day. Let me walk you through it for anyone who's not heard of it. NFT Day is kind of like the day to talk about NFTs. You might have heard of things like, I don't know, International Pizza Day, Puppy Day, Boyfriend Day, even Mother's and Father's Day, right? You see that stuff on Instagram, you see it on Twitter, people be talking about stuff. I know when it's Puppy Day because I'll open up TikTok and there'll just be a bunch of puppy photos and people talking about puppies. It's not a crazy concept. Now we're just taking that and we're applying it to NFTs. And as you can see, beautiful. This is the website, internationalnftday.org, or you can just type nft.day. And what it has here is just like introductory content and links to learn about NFTs. And if you keep going down a little bit further, you'll see that there's also developer content there as well. Like if you're a developer, you can learn how to build on Ethereum, Flow, other blockchains with Learn Web3. There's even a Coinbase dApp starter kit right there. It's pretty sick. Then right there, gift for you. Look at that. That's a free NFT. There's actually 2 free NFTs. This is the Flow on Flow. Look, LG's just going to claim it right away, live in real time. We might even get to see him enter his password in or something silly. Nah, never mind. But there, now he's got this float, and it took him like less than a minute. I mean, maybe for Phil that's a lot of time, but for most of us, less than a minute is definitely too short and quick. But and there you go. He now has a soul-bound NFT that is only claimable for like the next sort of 7 to 12 hours because we have to account for the different time zones. And then he's got that forever to say he was part of NFT Day. So if you're listening, my pitch would be go and mint that. Go to your browser, type nft.day, and go get a free NFT. The other one takes a little bit longer, and it's on ETH, so you're gonna have to mint it with gas. But if you want to do that, you might. I don't know if you're gonna want to do this one live because you're gonna have to put your details. Yeah, there we go. If you go back down,
nope.
Pitch is over.
No, not you. I didn't mean you're so long, Luke. I meant that I don't want to do like 18 things.
I feel like it's been like this.
Whoa.
Seconds. That was on time. But then what you've got here, you've gone off now, but it's fine. What you have under that is the timeline of the sort of history of NFTs, very brief, high level. And then if you go a little bit further, you'll also see a little bit lower. You'll see all the part a little bit lower to brought to you. You'll see the sponsors and partners have got involved. I should really have the first minute there, to be honest, OG.
Hey, hold on. We were here the other day when I this.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. I'll get you added back, mate. This is so bad. Oh, that's it, chat. Pigeon's over.
Somebody in the last couple
Wow.
like
Are you
3 days
serious?
ago when I looked at this, somebody took us off.
Wow.
Honestly, I don't know what happened there. I'll get you added back on.
What does this company do? What do these guys do with you? What is this
This is Ripple
XRP?
Ledger.
Who are these?
It's the Ripple blockchain, basically.
What did
My
they
God.
do for you? What did they sponsored it?
Well, they tell their network, the community. Well, like people sponsor in different ways. So obviously, Dapper and Flow, they're big sponsors. So they're sponsored with resources and financing. Other sponsors have done a mix of that, as well as like promotion, telling the network, right? So like take for example, Crypto Slam. They put out a bunch of content. They've done some promotion. They've told their network so that people know about NFT Day. So I'm getting attacked by a rescue dog at the moment. Sorry about that.
Wow. By a what?
By a dog.
Oh, by dog. Wow. Why is this page up now, G? What's this now?
He's got ADHD, mate, that's- So,
Okay.
and NFT Day, if you go right back to the top or you click the attend link at the top bar there, for everyone listening, not only can you just get a free NFT on this website for nothing, you can also go to any of these local events. I would think your audience is probably more in North America, but maybe not. But if you see in North America, there's events across Mexico, Canada, and the US. I almost said the UK and the US. So if you're in any of these cities and you haven't registered yet, go register. Go to one of these events. There's Ottawa, if you want to go there. That's a big party scene, I guess. And there's also Vancouver and Toronto as well in Canada.
Do you know how to say the name of this place, Luke?
Ottawa?
That's pretty good.
Oh my God. So, man.
So someone once told me you have to say Toronto with a silent T.
No.
So I've been
yes.
saying it Toronto since then, but it doesn't seem
I know
to work.
exactly who told you this. Listen, what I need to ask you this, Luke. Well, what is the point of floats, man? Like seriously, what is the point? I get excited every time I see one. I mint them every time. But what are you supposed to do with them, man? They just store them?
If you click on the float top left, just the very top left, he's not going to, he's too distracted. Yeah, there should be like this really sexy homepage that shows you kind of the use cases for floats. But you know, you guys are familiar with POAPs. It's similar, but these are like really on chain and they're not as restricted as the POAPs are, and they're on flow, so they're just cool and sexy and they're not bad for the planet. Basically, what you can do is anything you can do with a POAP. So I think this is a great example of all the things there. But I don't know, what do you want to do with them, Phil? What gets you excited about floats?
I don't know. I want to be able to grab a float that someone wants to give me like $5,000 for. That's what I want. So basically, Mark,
Give me money, please.
yeah. And Luke, did you even mint my birthday float the other day?
I don't know if I did.
Right there. Are you serious?
Wow, Luke,
Come on.
124 people minted it, and you're not one of them.
Oh, okay. I feel like
Wow.
he's outpitched his own float
Jesus.
on my pitch zone. That's what's happened here. A float, okay, if people are genuinely curious, a float is just a flow attendance NFT. So what it does is just like, you can only get it for doing a certain task, right? In this example, you can only claim it on Phil's birthday. I mean, I'm assuming you made it only available on Phil's birthday. Maybe you didn't. But the idea is that you can then say, hey, I was part of that day because I claimed the float. And you can't change that. That's on chain. No one can hack that. No one can change that. And only people that meet that criteria, whether it's time or location or like own certain NFTs or whatever, can get that float. It's easy, Phil.
I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with these, but Quad had a question earlier in the chat. And I don't know where Quad's been all week, but Quad wanted to know if, and this is not for you, Luke, this might be for the other Luke, but he wants to know about ballers and if they're going to be worth anything in whatever time. But I think Quad missed the pod earlier this week where LG said he's buying ballers. So
That is not what I said.
I think Quad needs to go back and listen to that. That was pretty interesting. And it didn't really move the needle in the marketplace or anything, but it was exciting. I mean, people went nuts. All 5 people in that Discord went pretty crazy, and it was exciting. Luke, I need to know about this new project that came out tonight. The thing with the mushroom, the talking mushroom. I was in that Spaces.
Yeah, I didn't catch the Spaces and haven't listened to it back yet. But how was it? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on. Like I listened to the whole thing, and then I was told to join the allow list, which I did. I think it's still open. But when it comes to games, like on Flow, I play Dimension X. I've actually been playing for almost a year now, and I play free to play, even though I was able to mint like some of the heroes there, and I was able to sell one of them, and I still use the other one. But in terms of games and stuff like that, yeah, there it is. Hold on, LG, pull that up right there. Wow, this is wild, man. Like I don't know what this is, but for anybody out there who kind of questions these things, the way you question Dimension X. Do you remember the first day of Dimension X when we were able to mint 3 free heroes and people were selling them for like $300? That was nuts.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is actually the only free mint I got today. I was actually kind of disappointed with NFT Day, where I know there was a first mint thread about like giveaways and stuff like
giveaways.
That.
It was all
but
the
dude,
giveaways.
I did not see any kind of like free mints or anything. I didn't see anything today whatsoever.
There's actually like a bunch. So obviously I more know the Flow ones, but there's the NFT Day ones themselves, whatever. There's the Heroes of the Flow. I'm fairly sure MFL has given some stuff away. Toongo are doing like a free music NFT. And there was like one other.
Toongo's been doing that for years, man. Like I've
they're doing like a special one today. But there was another one as well. I'm fairly sure the MFL one is free as well, and that's pretty cool.
I didn't see that one. Nice. Slushette. I am very intrigued by this one. I'm not gonna
What
lie.
is this supposed to mean, Luke? This Slushette thing. What is that?
I'm not going to risk saying that with my accent.
Come on, man.
I don't know what it means. I ain't going to try and say it. I don't know.
Who's the bad guy in Saw's son? What the hell is Saw's son? LG, pull that up right now. We need a poster. We need to see if that's true. Right? Saw's son.
What that is.
What in the world is Saw's son, man? What is that? Is that the
like a
movie?
movie?
Bad guy in Saw, the one who wears the shit, his son.
I need to see this.
No.
I don't think it's true.
I don't know.
I think I know who.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold,
I
can you send me a link to what you're talking about? I don't even know.
That's ridiculous.
What you're talking about. All right. Luke, this has been a fantastic pitch. Phil, what do you I mean, we've already asked about 1,000 questions. Phil, what do you think?
I mean, I was disappointed. I thought Luke was coming to pitch us something brand new that would get people kind of riled up and crazy. But he actually just redeemed his or actually, I think he bought it too. I think Luke just bought that media pass just to come shoot the shit with us. I don't think he actually had a pitch.
I said that to OG. I was like, "Do we get to be friends if I buy this?" And he was like, "Sure."
Wow.
Like, that's what I was trying to do here, Phil.
I mean, you could have bought a trivia pass for like $7 and still been friends with us, man. I mean,
No,
I think you'll have to come back though, Luke. I think you'd be good on trivia night. I think that'd be pretty entertaining to have you up here. So
you guys know I'm always happy.
Keep that in mind, man. I was happy to see. I had no idea about the Spaces today until LG sent it to me like an hour before. And I was at work. I was like, what the hell is this? Roham? Wow. That's the first time we hear from Roham since the text-based AMA, which I have to say, Luke, was a huge hit. And if you have any sort of kind of power behind the scenes, you need to bring back another text-based AMA. But then this time, let the hooligans like us ask questions and not only like the whales and stuff.
I mean, you could have been in that Spaces, Phil. I don't know. Like, you could have just.
I was at work though. I couldn't say anything.
Yeah, Phil, nobody said, you know what's funny is that I thought a bunch of like total yahoos would request to talk, but like literally nobody.
I thought so too. I was waiting for it. I thought you just weren't accepting people. That's what I thought was going to happen. So, pretty wild. What was that?
One.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, it's probably getting his data login. We can see
the
it.
music.
Here we go. What's this?
Oh no, he switched out for info back.
What is this?
So the way it works is it's a free pack, and either you get a player for MFL instantly, or you get a ticket to enter the raffle for the drawing on.
Oh shit! I gotta go join that. Is that today only?
Yeah, I told you, Phil. I'm bringing some value here. If anyone wants to chat, I did post the link. I did post it in the chat. I'll post it again now. I don't know if you can if I can do that. It doesn't blur it out, does it?
I just put it in the chat.
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just got tickets. That happens. I mean, it's a free mint, right? But there's still
Wow.
a chance. So you've got like 25 entries. It's quite
Really?
cool because if you don't get a player, you got a bunch of entries to get a good player on the weekend.
Luke, where can we find it? Is it on their Twitter page?
Yeah, if you go to MFL, Metaverse Football League, or Play MFL is the Twitter handle. If anyone's listening, they can't find it, just DM me on Discord or Twitter or whatever, or turn up at my house and I'll give you the link.
Wow. That is sick. That's what I've been looking for all day, man. I could not find anything. So yeah, I'll go claim that right now. Open until Friday. Wow, that's pretty good.
I want to Luke, can I peel back the curtains slightly on today's Spaces, because I feel like you're too humble to say this, but I don't know if you know this, Phil. So like I heard LG like late last week, like, do you want to do Twitter Spaces on FT Day? LG was like, yeah, fuck it, sure, like straight away. Before I even said I'll get Roham in it, he was like, yeah, straight away. And I was like, oh, okay, never mind, Roham. No, don't even worry about it. I already convinced him.
Well, hold on. And I want to point something out, is that last year we were supposed to do it. It was a year ago is NFT Day. And for months, you're like, I'm doing NFT Day. Let's get First Mint part of it. Let's put First Mint on the website, which it was on last year. It's not on this.
There we go again.
And for months, we kept confirming the day. And then as we got closer, I told you that I couldn't. And that same day, you guys did the same thing, a huge Twitter Spaces with Roham and a bunch of other people running all Dapper Sports. I don't know if we listened in. Phil hosted a Spaces with Hero, like the Batman card collecting thing. And I wasn't part of either one because I was getting married on top.
Oh, yes, that's right. A year ago today. Happy anniversary, LG. Wow.
Yeah. And I have to go out for dinner in a bit, take my wife out for dinner for a 1-year anniversary in a minute.
Whoa.
My wedding will always be tied to NFT Day.
You're welcome.
Oh,
You're welcome.
anyways, I was bummed that I missed it last week. I knew if we were doing it during the day this time or last, I was bummed I missed it last year. So when you said let's do something next Wednesday, I was like, okay, I'll do this. And then you dropped Roham into it at one point, and that was a nice surprise.
Yeah. Well, last year I remember lining up like all the GMs of the sports products and Roham at the time, thinking LG is going to knock this out of the park, and then LG's like, I can't do it, and I was like, oh, I don't know who else I can like get in a Spaces with those people on short notice that I can trust, that also would be like able to ask the questions. So then I just had to do it, and I was like sweating bullets because I'm no LG. I need that professionalism that you provide. So I'm glad that you were able to take it on this year, and I could just sit back a little bit.
Well, I had a great time, but honestly, every time I didn't know what to say, I just asked you what to say, and then you were good too.
Luke and Luke magic right there. It's Luke and Luke.
Oh man! All right,
yeah.
Luke, we're gonna drop one more code in the chat. What are people typing to summon this final code?
I kind of want to do Luke and Luke for the throwback.
Oh wait, we have to do a poll. You're right. Garland.
But wait, hold on. What are the results of the first poll?
The results of the first poll were 50%. It was 50% A plus and 22% F, but I actually took off. So those were the results.
Oh wow. Okay. Same exact options here. And let's see what Gumbo gets.
Oh, it's going to be like
efforts tonight.
F off, definitely.
Time to
That's
play
what I
the
want to
game.
see.
Yeah.
What did you think of Luke's pitch tonight? What are the options? A
plus.
Yeah. Ballers.
What pitch? And then the one you wrote the first time. This should be good. And Saw. Yeah, we still don't know what the hell you're talking about, Stone Cold. Saw's son. I just looked it up myself.
Right,
who the hell is Saw's son?
Poll is up, and it's what did you think of Luke's pitch tonight? A plus, B for ballers. What pitch? And is that the guy from Saw?
That should be a Twitter poll.
I need to know who this guy is from Saw as well.
Have you never?
Stone Cold can't tell us. I don't know what he's doing tonight, but seems he took a whiff of those diapers earlier and he hasn't recovered. Oh, hold on. Well, he's just sent me a picture of the guy. Okay, hold on. Stone Cold. I'm not the running the optics here. Well, send it to LG. LG will put it up in 2 seconds. I'm not connected to the stream here. I don't even know, dude. That is not even close, man.
It's just Saw the Killer.
Doesn't even look like him, dude. You're not even close, man.
Here we go.
How does that look like
This is the
Dumbo?
photo that Stone Cold sent. Is this guy?
Dude, not even close, man.
Bro, this
Oh.
is making me feel old. I'm so glad you're saying that, Phil, because I was
Going on
feeling
here?
a little bit
Do you
old.
mean this guy, or do you mean this guy?
Oh no, bro!
Is hold on, Luke? That's better than the one before, dude. Like,
I don't know if it
you
is,
should
Phil.
hope for this
I don't
one.
know if it is.
That guy
That's-
before is a disaster. It's hard to say who Luke looks like. He reminds me of somebody. I just can't pinpoint it.
I used to get when I was clean shaven, I'd get Owen Wilson.
Oh, that's
My hair, I would get
yes,
not the
a little bit.
actor, I would just get Frodo, as in the Hobbit. Like that was it. They would never say Elijah Wood. It was always you look
Wow.
like Frodo,
Poker-
which is like very upsetting.
Dude, Poker Pro Eric in our stream for like the first time in 2 years. That is insane. I don't know where the hell you've been, dude.
Right here, the caddy kid from Happy Gilmore.
Who's that? Oh, the caddy. Oh, the caddy from Happy Gilmore actually looks like
bring that up. Let's
Zalatoris the
bring that up. I
golfer,
wanna
right?
Are you talking about this guy? No, there's no way.
No, man.
Let me pull it up. This is not who Luke looks like, but I like enthusiasm.
We should do a contest for who Luke looks like because he does look like somebody. I just can't pinpoint it. Like that's another terrible.
this guy.
That's awful.
NFL player. Oh my days. No, he said that. Andreas, no,
man. No,
Can we
dude.
block this guy? I'm not
That guy can't even grow facial hair. At least Luke can grow facial hair, man. That doesn't make any sense.
glued on, to be fair. There's
Stone Cold. It's true. Actually, this is a good point from Ryan that Stone Cold did say that Swiggy looked like AOC. Not even close.
What the hell's AOC?
The young like senator girl in New York.
Oh, okay. I have no idea what the hell that is, but
Yeah, because you don't know who she is, and you don't know that she looks like Swicky because she doesn't look like Swicky at all. All right, Luke, summon. What are they going to type in the chat to summon the final pack? What are they putting in there?
I mean, I should probably do hashtag NFT day, I guess. Just feels a bit
Oh.
predictable.
My God.
oh my
All right,
God.
do Luke, not Luke. And then they
Hold
have to
on.
figure out the right way to spell it.
It could just write.
I'm getting more DMs. Okay, hold on. All right. Before we do this, one more LG. Doc, speaking of Doc, who was operating while he was trying to get on trivia, he just sent me a picture of someone that looks like Luke. Can you send it to LG real quick so he can pull it up? Send that to LG. LG needs to put out. I think we have the closest we've come tonight to look like it because the first submissions, like if this was a game show and you were tasked with finding someone that looks like Luke, the first submissions would have been thrown out of here. Like you don't even get a single point for that. Those were terrible. All right. The Saw's son, I don't even know what that is. Okay. That guy did not look like Luke. Neither did the second guy. This one, a little bit more. Okay. This is closer. I don't know if he sent it to
I haven't
LG or
received
not, but-
anything.
Okay. So do the giveaway first and then we'll pull it up right now.
Okay. What did you want them to type, Dumbo? What did you want them to put in the chat?
Luke, not Luke.
Luke, not Luke. All right. Put them.
Well,
Which Luke is first? Which
But
Luke is
they have
first?
to get the right one. They got to figure it out.
Yeah, they got to figure it out. It's not going to matter because it's mainly going to be whoever clicks the fastest on the link that gets the prize.
Why are you making them type anyway then?
Because
Engagement.
how it
Luke.
works.
Engagement.
Luke. You're the
Yeah.
Luke. You're
Come
like
on,
you're
man.
the guy who gets things like Top
Dude.
Shot NFT Day trending on Twitter.
Come
And you're
on, man.
asking me why make them use the hashtag? What are you talking about, man? This
Because it's
Check the YouTube stats without the
Yeah.
hashtags, and it doesn't
What,
look
you
very
trying to
good.
get trending for the chat room? I don't.
Hold on. Before you drop the pack, LG, we also forgot to ask people to smash the like button. We need you to smash the like button while we're at it on this stream right now. It takes 2 seconds, literally 2 seconds to scroll over and hit the like button. And if you're not subscribed to the First Mint, do so right now because the next trivia night, I'm telling you guys right now, and for those who don't own a media pass for trivia night, what's it at right now, LG? Like $7 to play. And the
it's like
prizes are
nothing. Yeah, get
phenomenal.
on in here. This is I'll tell you right now. Actually, I do have an announcement about the media pass that we're going to wrap out the show with right before I put the pack in the chat. So yeah, actually let's open up the floors and then I'll make our little announcement about what is going on with media pass. Luke, before we let you go, is there anything else you want to share about NFT Day? Has it met your expectations? You feel good about it? Give us the goods.
Yeah, I feel good about it. Like we kind of did more and less than last year in different ways. So we've got like almost twice as many events this year, which I think is kind of really cool and impactful, but less of like a big online presence, right? But that's because whilst the online presence made a bunch of noise, it was kind of like a one day and a bit of trickle, and that was it. Whereas with the IRL events, like there was a guy who did it in this city I'm in Mexico. I wasn't here at the time. I met up with him a few months later, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I still keep in touch with the people that came to that event. These like new people I met, and now he has like a little NFT community. And this year they're all getting together again, but they're a little bit bigger because they're all inviting a friend. So it's like we're genuinely seeing like impact and results of growth, and that's one event. You do that times by 50. You know what I mean? And some of these events are getting like 150, 200 people turning up, like the one in Ukraine, some of the ones in India. So like it kind of feels like focus on IRL events is less glitz and glamour online, but it's way more impactful for actually growing the space in terms of like forming those grassroots communities. So I'm really happy. I'm very tired, but I'm really happy.
Great. Well, that's good to hear. I mean, I love that. That sounds really cool if there's actually that many people showing up to certain events. So good for you guys, man. That's really good.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. Thank you for supporting as well.
Dumbo, the chat really wants you to take that massive salary of yours, okay, that you make from Roham's pocket, and they want you to get a new webcam. They've had enough, man. This is not your first rodeo on the show. Now the chat's had enough. All right. They're closing this out today with a lot of complaints about what's going on with that webcam.
Jesus. I should have used my phone. I think my phone would have been better. Like, it's because my laptop camera doesn't do well in bad lighting. Do it earlier, LG. You should be doing it earlier.
Okay, so Doc said he sent it to you, LG. He said he sent you the picture of the person that looks like.
Where did he send it?
I have no clue. He sent it to my Twitter, so that's probably where he sent it to yours as well.
Okay.
If you don't want to go into there, all you have to do is look up the guy from Game of Thrones. You know that, like, I don't know how else to describe the guy, but you know who I'm talking about.
I mean, there's so many characters that could be bad.
No.
This is what you think.
That's the closest we've come to someone that looks like Dumbo.
This is better in a way.
It's better. It's the best. It's the best submission tonight.
Here we go. This guy.
No, man, that's a bad picture. Pick another picture. Like, what the hell are you doing?
What? This is better.
There. That's much better. If you slick his hair
this
back,
guy. I feel like this is this not better? Is this more Luke? No.
Fucking what's his name?
This guy.
Right?
This guy.
What is going on?
He looks handsome. He looks all right.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
There you go.
Getting off track. All right. Media Pass is still live. You guys can get in on trivia for very little. There's a lot of trivia passes left. There's some Survivor ones there. You can host spaces on First Mint for like nothing. This is like $40. So you can get one of those, redeem it. Nobody's actually Luke, you were the first one to redeem one today because that's technically today was a Media Pass spaces. So you're the only one to use one. You can actually come host the podcast with Phil and I for just $75, or if you have one already, you can redeem it. But
could I just buy all of them and just be on your podcast for like 10 weeks?
There's only like 3 or 4 of those. So
I could just do a month of just me being here. And like, do you pick the content or do we talk about what I would talk about?
No, you're just going to fold into the flow of what we're talking about. You don't get to pick the content.
Oh, so you'll just like silence me and be like, shut up.
No,
so,
Luke,
like,
what you have to understand is that we don't pick the content when we're doing the show. We just start talking.
Yeah.
Professional.
We just go into it. There's no like Phil and I don't start of like behind the scenes. Hey, what do you want to talk about today? We just start recording and just start speaking. There's no plan.
Luke, why don't you just you need to buy the déjeuner, the special déjeuner with us.
Yes.
I think you need to buy that one.
Yes.
That'd be pretty intimate.
Here we go. This is what you want, Luke.
Yeah. That's what you want. You want to see what we
DoorDash food. I'm gonna Uber eat some food to your house.
No.
We're gonna have
buying this. We're doing it in person.
Well, no, that's
unless you want to fly us somewhere. Like Raptors news asked when the next secret Top Shot party is.
I assume these NFTs sell for like thousands of dollars, right? So
they have
flights are a smaller part of the cost, I imagine.
They were priced so high at first, Dumbo, that someone actually broke into my wallet and stole the 5 that LG gave me because they were priced at like, what were they priced at, LG? Like 49,000.
0.1 ETH, so like $1,600 or $150.
No, originally they were priced at like what's that special number? Everybody was 69,420 or whatever.
Yeah.
Special number.
Yes. So so these hackers thought like it was something super valuable because they made the floor price that number and they stole all of mine. They're like, yes, I got away with it. And then it really wasn't worth that much to them. So I think you should have déjeuner with us. Look, there's a room for 5 people. Look at that.
La soirée.
That's soirée.
That's a dinner.
Yeah,
That's
we
not
all
a-
wear bathrobes. That's how it works.
Okay, I need to get some bathrobes first, but then sure, let's do it. What
We
can
could
we
do-
combine it? Could we do that breakfast as a podcast?
Oh, and or as a spaces.
Yeah.
But yes,
We
you
could.
can.
But it's like we're acting like no one else is there. We're basically
Sweep
we're
the
chatting
floor.
like it's just us, but there's people there.
Yeah, you'll have to sweep the floor for that. LG, the chat is furious that you went over an hour. They're calling it unacceptable. That's the second time.
I mean, nobody's even said that yet. Nobody said that. You're just making that up. And we started 2 minutes late anyway, so we have that leeway.
That's right. You're right.
We do have to end with the special announcement about the Media Pass. Is that the network for the Media Pass is making a schedule change. It's making a programming change due to low performance and participation of one of its 3 major shows.
Uh-oh.
So the Media Pass schedule is changing. Media Pass, all the utilities outside of live streaming, like the newsletter and hosting of spaces and Dijon, all that kind of stuff, all those are still valid until the original date of November 28th. That's when they're good for. So you only have like 2 months and a bit left to go. But the live stream shows will be ending early. November 1st will be the final episode of First Mint Live Media Pass. Between now and then, we will only alternate between 2 shows, Pitch Zone and Trivia. Pitch Zone and Trivia. So here we go. Luke, yeah, move over so we can see you on the side of that. Just a bit more. There we go. So every second week, it'll be Pitch Zone and Trivia going up until November 1st. And then the finale will be Survivor. So anybody who's entered to play Survivor, that's all one episode. And that is the finale of the live stream season. That's how it's going to go down. It's all Pitch Zone and Trivia. So there are 3 Trivias left. There are 2 zones left. And then there's 1 Survivor. And the season ends on November 1st.
Survivor will be one massive episode, and Dumbo, if you're looking to actually grab any of these media passes, that'd be the one. You need to be on this. We need some of the big hitters in the space to come on this Survivor and rumble it out for the top prize. You'd be perfect in a setting where people vote each other out and want to like just destroy each other. You really would.
It's also only $11 right now.
Yeah, I think Dumbo could run one of the biggest alliances in game show history, or he could be the first one out. That's the beauty of this game, is that either or could happen.
Yeah, it's definitely just one or the other. No in between. I'm excited. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's book it.
Ooh.
All right. And that's it. That's it for Pitch Zone. Well, let's wrap out the end of the night. And the pack in the chat. We got to do the pack in the chat. Did we do it? No, we didn't do it. We did the last one.
I thought we did it.
I did the last one already? No, I didn't do the last one. There's
Yeah.
one more. We did the poll. So the pack is in the chat, right? Pack in the chat. Got to type it right now. Pack in the chat. The pack is in the chat. Get on over there. Get into the chat. Get that pack live. And we'll see you guys next week for trivia on First Mint Season 1 Pass.
Your search is over, now welcome to First Mint. Looking for NFT content, look no further cause this is it. From Top Shot to blockchain, they got the data chops, analysis, impact drops, the show's equator hot. LG and Phil D, the best amongst others. Best brothers to happen to ball since the ball.